Hi there, my little reading buddies. How are you today? This is your own Gomati auntie. Today we're going to read a story about reading. Yes, today's story is about a duck and an owl and the chickens and many other things that are all coming together to read books. And let's see what's happening in the story. Yes, let's go. Today we are reading I am not reading. Yes, I am not reading. Written by Jonathan Allen, and this is a story about how reading can go all hayway when you have too many chickens in the egg, right? So today, Auntie is reading. I am not reading.
Now, let's get started. I am not reading. No, I am going to read it, but I am going to be reading. I am not reading. That's funny, right? And this is written by Jonathan Allen. Wow, I am not reading. It is the Box of Books publication. Whoa, look at that. So many chickens. Wow, very colorful. Yes, I am not reading. Baby owl sat down with Owlie under a tree in the field by the farm. He had his favorite book with him. Fluff. Okay. Sit quietly, Owlie, said Baby Owl, and I will read to you. Baby Owl had just opened the book when along came Tiny Chick. You are reading a story, Baby Owl? Cried Tiny Chick. May I listen too? All right, said Baby Owl. But I am not reading unless you sit quietly like Owlie. I will, said Tiny Chick. See, Owlie is this baby owl's toy, right? So, baby owl is reading to the toy, and now Tiny Chick wants to join the reading party. Yes? Do you, read to your, stuffed toys and your pet toys like that? Yes? If so, leave in the comment below who is your pet toy. What is the name of your pet toy? Yes, Auntie would love to read that. When my child was young, he used to read to, his, little zebra, and he called it Zeeby. Yeah? Alright, so continuing on. Before Baby Owl could begin, along came Tiny Chick's two brothers and two sisters. Uh-oh. Baby Owl's reading a story, they cried. Hooray! And they jumped onto Baby Owl's lap. So they all jumped on and sat on Baby Owl's lap. And look, Owlie has been pushed out. Hold on a minute, protested Baby Owl. I am not reading unless you all sit quietly like Owlie and Tiny Chick. Evil, said Tiny Chick's brothers and sisters. Baby Owl had just reached around them to open the book when along came Tiny Chick's 7 cousins. Whoa! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cousins. Oh my god, that's a lot of cousins. Baby Owl's reading a story, they cried. Hooray! Hooray! And they all piled on to Baby Owl's lap. Uh-oh. Look at that. Now Baby Owl is not able to sit anymore because they literally pounced on him. Wait a minute, shouted Baby Owl. I'm not reading unless you all get off, he cried. Wow! But the chicks didn't hear him. They were too busy pushing and shoving. Poor thing, Baby Owl. Just then, along came Tiny Chicks' school friends and their brothers and sisters and cousins. What are you all doing? They cried. Baby Owl's reading a story, shouted Tiny Chick. Really? Asked one of the chicks. Where is Baby Owl? Good question. Where is Baby Owl? Because they are all sitting on Baby Owl. Oh, I'm here, said Baby Owl in a muffled voice. And I am not reading. I am being squashed. Help! He is literally being squashed. And who is this? Who is this watching all that? Then along came Baby Owl's dad. Poor Baby Owl, he said, lifting him up gently. What on earth were you doing under there? I was reading to Owlie, and then Tiny Chick came along, then his brothers and sisters and cousins, and then everybody else came too. And they all wanted me to read to them, and they all sat on my lap, and I got squashed. It's not fair, said Baby Owl. Poor guy. Yes, it's not fair. Yeah. Now, along came Tiny Chick's mum. Oh dear, she said. I think Tiny and his friends are a little bit overexcited. They do so love being read to. Well, said Baby Owl's dad, perhaps Baby Owl will read to them if they promise not to squash him. Yes, we promise, said Tiny Chick. Please read to us, Baby Owl. Please read to us, Baby Owl, please. All right, said Baby Owl. And then what happened? Hooray! Cried all the chicks, and they jumped up onto Baby Owl's dad and Tiny Chick's mum. They all got on all over the the owl and the chicken, right? Or chick's mum. Baby Owl laughed. Then he opened his book and read them all a story. And the story's name is Fluff. Later, Dad took Baby Owl home and tucked him into his warm, cozy bed. Shall I read you a story, Baby Owl? Asked Dad. But Baby Owl was already falling asleep. Good night, Baby Owl, whispered Dad. Good night, Dad, mumbled Baby Owl. Good night, Owlie. that is the end of the story. Wow! Tiny Chick and his brothers and sisters and cousins and school friends and their cousins and their brothers and sisters. Whoa! Lot of chicks here. Yes? And that was indeed a very, very cute story. I love this story and I love how funny this was, right? And you see, there is also other stories in the series. I am not cute, I am not scared, I am not Santa, I am not sleepy, I am not ready. Wow, and this was I am not reading. Yes, I hope you enjoy this story and reading this along with Auntie.
And that is the end of that story. Wow. You see, sometimes when you have to read books, you have to have, very little audience or an audience that is paying attention. Yeah. See, when a auntie is reading a story, if you're not paying attention or if you're disturbing your mom when she's reading a book, the person that reads the book loses interest in reading. So next time when your parents read books to you, will you promise to me that you will just be present and you will just not disturb them and you will just enjoy the reading process? Promise? Pinky promise? All right. With that, we come to the end of that story, and I love the story. I enjoy the story, and being somebody who reads story a lot, who's a storyteller, and who reads a lot, this was very, very relatable for Auntie. I hope you also enjoy the story as much as I enjoyed reading this for you. And if you want to read fluently like Auntie, like this, and if you want to read all the stories, how many of you here, always depend on your parents to read stories, and sometimes you're like, I want to read those stories. Yes? Don't worry, Auntie is going to help you read like that, and Auntie is conducting a master class for parents on how to make reading easy for children. So, Kanna, if you are watching this and if your parents are around, bring them in for the next 2 minutes. Yes? I'm going to pause here while you bring them. All right. So, parents, thank you for taking the time to really quickly listen to this next message. I'm conducting a master class for parents on how to raise a fluent and confident reader. If you're somebody who is having a child who's struggling with reading or just not interested in reading at all or not interested in studies altogether, reading could be that one solution that you're looking for. In my masterclass, I'm going to tell you how to make your child a fluent reader, and by following certain techniques and tips that I'm going to be sharing with you in the masterclass, you are going to turn it around for your child and for yourself. So, click on the link below inside the description box. I can't wait to help you and your child become that fluent reader and unlock their genius inside of them through the power of reading. I hope you will take action and I will see you soon inside my masterclass. So thank you so much for taking this time to talk to me. Thank you. And Kanna, thank you so much for tuning in to listen to this story with Auntie. Auntie loved reading the story. I will see you again in another episode. And by the way, if you have not subscribed for Little Story Station, click on the link like this and subscribe to the channel, right? And click on the bell icon so that you get notified every time Auntie uploads a new video. Also, make sure you like and share this video with your friends. Auntie will see you on another episode with another exciting story. Until then, take care and read a lot of books. Alright, bye bye. Love you.